Let us try to look at how one could sort using recursion. So I need to sort, let's say, a list comprising of 31572. Okay, how do I do that? One nice way to do this is to find out what is the minimum most element here, okay, which is 1, and write that here, and after you remove this, you sort, okay, the remaining elements 3, 5, 7 and 2. And then what happens? The minimum most element here, which is 2, again comes out, right? So 1 and 2 has come out, and you sort the rest, which is 3, 5, 7. You see, as you proceed like this, you will end up sorting the entire list, right? And after this, the next step would be 3 will come here, and then 5 will come, and then 7 will come, and bingo, you will have the list sorted. Very simple idea. I'll not spend much time on explaining this. So let's go ahead and then try coding this. Probably it's not going to be easy for a first timer, but yeah, you now know how to use functions. You see, so you can slowly try to code it and try to figure out what errors you encounter and fix them on the fly. All right, so you observed that you need to sort a given list. How do you go about it? First, you find the minimum element in the list. What is the minimum element? Minimum element will be, I should basically create another function for it. Define mini, let me remove this. First, I should find the minimum in the list, given list L. How do you do that? I say mini equals L of 0. We have done this before, so I'll be a little fast here. Don't mind these error messages. So the error messages, I'll tell you why it's coming. If you put an empty list and try to save the program, it throws up an error. Okay, at least on the editor that I'm using and the compiler that I'm using right now. Okay, so mini is L of 0. What I do is for x in L, if x is less than mini, then my x becomes mini. Correct? As simple as that. So let's write some help commenting here that helps you to see the code after some time. So what do I say here? Finds the minimum element in the list L. Okay, then I come here and I say x equals, what am I saying? Mini equals x. Correct? These kind of mistakes we do. It's quite common, so we should figure it out, that's all. And then what I do is and then I'll return mini. Okay, so please note, if in case x is less than mini, then mini becomes x. I go till the end of the list. Pretty straightforward code. So I'll now come and what do? I should sort the list L, and for that I should first find out what is the minimum element in L, and then recursively sort it. So how do I go about it? First, let me write a comment. Recursively sort the list L. How can recursively one sort a list recursively? Pretty simple. All you do is you first extract the minimum most element here. How do you extract? M equals mini of L. Okay, so as you can see, let me just show you here. One moment. So you have this mini L here, and I'm going to find that mini L here. As simple as that. Okay, assign that to M. M will now contain mini. Correct? And the function is written here. I'm just calling it here. All right. And then the next step should be recursively sort. Okay. How do I go about doing that? And pretty simple, as you can see. After this, I will return the sorted list. Okay. I will remove first of all M from it, and then I will sort the remaining and attach M to it. So this probably will take some time on your minds. So let me try explaining what this is. this, as you know, is 5 7 6. You see, this will concatenate these two lists. Okay, put them together. So that's what the plus here stands for. All that I'm saying here is simply this: I am returning the minimum most element alongside the sorted list L with one element removed. Okay, that's it. This will do the trick now. You're seeing what's happening here. Just stare at this. Okay, so if it helps, maybe I will write some comments so that it's easy for you people. The comment below is the comment about the above statement. Let's stick to the standard. Maybe I have tried doing it the other way around, but from now onwards we'll try to see if we can stick to the standard of writing comment below the statement. M now contains the minimum most element in L. Okay, so and then what does this do? We remove that element from L. Okay, and then we recursively sort the smaller list. Okay, why is it smaller? Because one element is removed here, as you can see. Correct? You have removed an element here, and hence it is smaller by one element. Okay, but then what if the list is empty? Right, so we need to take care of those things. What if the list is empty? Let me write that down. If the list is empty, okay, then I simply return the list. The list is sorted already. Correct? So what does this mean? If the list is empty, there is nothing to sort. Correct? That's why you return the list itself. Okay, return the list itself. What if the list contains only one element? Okay, even then there is nothing to sort. Correct? So what you do is you say, or the list contains only one element. In that case, you simply return the list. Correct? You simply return the list. So probably, okay. If the list is empty, or if the list has only one element, there's nothing to sort. You simply return the list. Right? Otherwise, you go ahead, find the minimum, and then remove that minimum element, and then return recursively the element appended. You see what happens when you do this. When you put a plus, you include that minimum most element, and then sort the rest recursively. This is done. All right. I suppose you have understood functions. This should not be difficult then. Okay. All right. So this should work fine. Let's see if it doesn't work. We'll fix it. So what do we do? Okay, let me just print something here. Let me call L as 5659192, 1, 3. Okay, let me now print sort of L. Okay, let's see. When I run recursion is the file name, I see that this is getting sorted. Right, 1 2 3 5 6 9. This is getting sorted. So you can consider making the list bigger and so on. Still you see that it is getting sorted. Perfect. No element is missing. I just counted that the list contains 10 elements. So is the sorted list. Alright, so far so good. You understand how you can recursively sort a list. So at this instance, you can skip the rest of the video and go ahead with the next video. But then for people who are finding it difficult to follow, let me go through it just one more time. Okay? Alright. So what am I doing? Firstly, I write down a small function which finds the minimum of a given list L. Okay, now I'm going to use that here. What am I going to do? I simply pluck out the minimum most element in L here, remove that from L because I want L to be one element smaller, because one chore is done, one task is done, minimum most element comes out. Keep that minimum most element in the beginning and sort the rest of the list. Alright, that's it. Absolutely simple, straightforward code, and you will get the answer here. Right? Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and try writing something that is not this simple. Right? So what could that be? Let us try to see how we can search for an element in a given list. Alright, now what is so difficult about it? So let's see the next video. It's not very easy, at the same time it's not also very difficult. So I'm going to introduce you people to a brand new searching technique in the next video.